Pay attention and don't get emotional about this. This isn't romance. This isn't mystery. This isn't bad timing. When a woman flirts hard but refuses to commit, what's happening is simple and ugly. You're supplying attention, validation, excitement, and energy while she keeps her options open. You're not being chosen. You're being used as fuel. And the longer you stay in that lane, the weaker your position becomes. Flirting without commitment is not confusion. It's extraction. She gets the dopamine, the reassurance, the excitement of being desired, without having to give clarity, consistency, or loyalty. That's a clean deal for her and a dirty one for you. And if you don't recognize it early, you'll bleed time, confidence, and self-respect trying to win something that was never offered. Men fuck this up because flirting feels like progress. Compliments, touch, sexual tension, late-night conversations, inside jokes, emotional closeness without responsibility. It feels like you're halfway there. You're not. You're stuck in neutral while your energy keeps the engine running. Here's the first trap: mixed signals. Hot one day, cold the next. Flirty messages followed by distance. Attention followed by silence. This isn't accidental. Mixed signals keep you engaged without giving you leverage. You start analyzing. You start adjusting. You start trying harder. That's the point. The correct response to mixed signals is not clarity seeking. The moment you ask, "What are we?" while she's enjoying the flirt, you've already exposed your hand. You want structure. She wants stimulation. Those goals don't align. Asking for clarity doesn't create respect when leverage is uneven. It just confirms you're invested more than she is. The wolf move is behavioral alignment. You don't argue about labels. You don't demand commitment. You simply stop giving boyfriend-level energy without girlfriend-level consistency. Less time, less attention, less emotional access. Not as punishment, as calibration. If she wants commitment, she'll feel the shift. If she doesn't, she'll drift. Either outcome protects you. Next trap: sexual tension without direction. She flirts physically, teases, escalates just enough to keep desire alive, then pulls back before anything solid forms. This creates anticipation. Anticipation creates obsession. Men confuse sexual tension with intimacy. It's not intimacy. It's a hook. The smart response is containment. You don't chase escalation. You don't let conversations spiral into sexual fantasy without real-world progression. You keep interactions grounded. If flirtation doesn't move forward naturally, you disengage. Desire without direction is a waste of energy. Then comes emotional validation farming. She shares feelings, frustrations, insecurities. You listen. You support. You reassure. She feels seen and understood. But when it comes time to define the relationship, she dodges. She says she's not ready. She says she likes how things are. Translation: you're meeting emotional needs without requiring commitment. Men fall into this because being needed feels powerful. It's not. It's draining. Emotional labor without reciprocity turns you into a resource, not a partner. The wise move is boundaries. You don't cut her off aggressively. You simply stop providing emotional depth without structure. You redirect energy into your life, your mission, your growth. Another common trick is future talk without present action. She talks about trips you'll take, things you'll do, possibilities down the road. It sounds like commitment. It's not. It's imagination. Future talk keeps you hopeful while nothing changes now. The counter is simple. Present behavior is the only thing that counts. If actions don't match words, you downgrade investment. No arguments. No confrontations. Behavior tells the truth every time. Then comes the jealousy poke. She mentions other men casually. Not enough to push you away, just enough to see if you react. This tests your confidence and keeps you competing. Men who react emotionally fail immediately. They either try to prove themselves or withdraw in anger. Both feed the game. The correct response is indifference. You don't ask questions. You don't compare. You don't try to outshine imaginary rivals. A man who knows his value doesn't compete for attention. He offers presence or he removes it. Next trap: intermittent reinforcement. She gives just enough affection to keep you hooked, then pulls it back. This creates addiction. Your brain starts chasing the highs. You work harder for less. This is the same mechanism casinos use. Random rewards keep people playing. The antidote is consistency. You judge people by patterns, not moments. One good night doesn't erase weeks of ambiguity. One affectionate message doesn't reset a dynamic. If consistency isn't there, you step back. Another move is redefining commitment as pressure. When you express standards, she frames it as controlling or needy. This flips the script and puts you on defense. Men then retreat from their own boundaries to avoid conflict. That's where you must stand firm. Wanting clarity is not insecurity. Wanting alignment is not pressure. A man who apologizes for his standards loses authority. You don't argue definitions. You live by them. Then there's the let's just see where it goes line. Sounds reasonable. It's not. It's a delay tactic. Seeing where it goes means she keeps options open while you stay invested. Time passes. Nothing changes. You stay hopeful. She stays entertained. The response is decision. You don't wait indefinitely. You decide what you're willing to offer and for how long. When the situation doesn't meet your standards, you move on quietly. Here's a hard truth. Flirting without commitment often means she enjoys being desired more than she desires you. Your attention boosts her self-image. It reassures her attractiveness. It feeds her ego. That doesn't make her evil. It makes her human. But it's your responsibility not to overinvest where you're not chosen. A wolf doesn't hang around waiting to be picked. He moves through environments where alignment exists. He doesn't try to convince. He doesn't audition. He selects. Men who master this don't become cold. They become selective. They don't hate women. They respect themselves. They stop pouring energy into dead ends and start building lives that attract clarity. That if she flirts but won't commit, your move is not anger. It's withdrawal of excess energy. You focus on your path. You keep your standards intact. You let her feel the absence of your attention. If commitment appears, you evaluate calmly. If not, you walk without resentment. This is how men stop being entertainment and start being options. If this message cut through the bullshit and made you rethink past situations, that's growth. If you want more straight talk like this, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay locked in. This is where ego games end and self-respect begins.